Let's move on to talk about the open loop hydraulic circuits. So the closed loop is what runs all of our propel, right? This is what gives us the controllability of the machine. This is designed with being the 5,000 PSI. Any hill that we can climb fully loaded, we can go down that same hill fully loaded at full speed and stop it hydrostatically. That's a pretty big deal. Stopping torque is much greater than starting torque, and this is designed to be able to handle that. Now, on the back side of that, piggybacked off of the closed loop hydrostat, is our open loop circuit. The open loop circuit handles all of our ancillary functions. It gives our steering, our release for our spring applied hydraulic release brakes. It runs our material pump in the back. It runs all of our valves, our wings, cylinders. All of those things are controlled by this pump right here. This is set typically right about 2,000 PSI. So coming off of this pump, the pressure comes up and it feeds into this is a hydraulically integrated control. This is a priority block. This has priority for steering and brakes. If there is a catastrophic event with a hose blows and we lose pressure in the back, this will give priority to get the thing steered and stopped. So that's a key safety ingredient that's built into this unit. We have a 2-speed mixer valve here. So this runs the mixer for running this forwards and backwards. This is the flow control, so we can release the lock and we could adjust this for our slow agitation where we want the material to just churn and try to keep those aggregates in suspension in our material. We've got our brake. This is the brake, and we do have a manual override on the brake if we need to. So this is the brake cartridge, and this is my 2-speed cartridge. This shifts that front motor from low speed to high speed so that we can get that on-roading. And there's a few other priority adjustments on here for that circuit. But that's what this is, the priority hydraulically integrated control. Now the discharge out of here, once we pass the priority side, it flows through the channels and it comes back to feed our rear functions. We have a return filter here on the return side. This is our steering valve. For steering, we've got hydraulic steering, and we do have an adjustable steering column, which we'll show in a little bit greater detail. We have the block underneath the seat that controls the material pump. It controls the right wing, left wing, box up and down, spray bar up and down, spray bar open and closed, and my knife valve is mounted up on the rear firewall here.